Sahara Reporters, one of the top online media organizations in Nigeria, has dropped an exclusive insider story on how INEC allegedly plots to manipulate the 2027 election in favor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the All Progressive Congress. This report, Sahara Reporters titled it Exclusive Inside INEC Secret Plot to Manipulate 2027 Elections for Tinubu APC. Abdul Razak Yusuf tipped to replace Yakubu. That's the title. Now, it will be important, we'll be waiting for the rebuttal of this investigative report by Sahara Reporters because it is very damning that INEC need to react to them to say their own side of the story. But let us look at what Sahara Reporters are alleging that is very troubling as we head towards 2027 election. According to the reports, Sahara Reporters say that it can exclusively reveal to Nigerians and the international community the alleged rigging strategy being perfected within the Independent National Electoral Commission. According to credible insider information, the scheme is being coordinated by the INEC's ICT and Operations Department under the outgoing chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and is designed to be handed over to his successor to execute in favor of the ruling All Progressive Congress and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2027 elections. An insider at INEC headquarters disclosed that the Commission has been refining its rigging tactics since the public outcry that trailed the irregularities of the 2023 general elections. The new template, the source explained, is engineered to undermine the IRIF portal by uploading pre-written results from targeted polling units. According to the insider, this strategy has already been test run. The off-season governorship election in Kogi State reportedly saw prepared results appear on the IRIF as early at 8 a.m. on election day. Sahara Reporters learned that similar tactics were deployed in Ondo and the Edo governorship polls, producing outcomes the source described as heavily manipulated, as well as in several recent by-elections that tilted in favor of APC, that tilted in APC's favor. Voter registration compromise. The source further disclosed that the first phase of the 2027 rigging plot began with the ongoing voter registration exercise. INEC Operations Department is accused of secretly providing the APC with sensitive information about newly created polling units, particularly those with low voter registration ahead of the 2023 elections. By directing its supporters to re-register in these underpopulated units, the APC is said to be ensuring that only its loyalists dominate those polling stations. This will pave the way for unchallenged manipulation on election day. The strategy involves populating underpopulated polling units with new registrants by re-registering previous voters, ensuring that only APC loyalists are present in those polling units. This will enable unchallenged manipulation on election day, one of the sources said. The source continued. This is why INEC notably did not release the usual public guidelines specifying which categories of citizens are eligible to register in the ongoing exercise, such as those who turned 18 after the last registration exercise in 2022 or have not registered before. Instead, individuals who have lost their PVCs or need to transfer voting locations are being encouraged to register again against INEC's own policy, the source added. The alleged plan, the insider noted, is being executed in collusion with electoral officers and local government chairpersons across the country. IRIF manipulation strategy. The manipulation of IRIF, according to the insider, is already in motion. It was reportedly deployed in recent by-elections and is set to be tested again in the upcoming governorship election in Anambra, Osun, and the Ekiti states. According to the source, under the supervision of Abdul Razak Tukur Yusuf, INEC's Director of Operations since 2023, the Commission is producing two original versions of polling unit result sheets from EC8A, each bearing the same serial numbers and codes. One copy is given to presiding officer for use as polling units, while the second is allegedly handed to the APC in advance for pre-written results. While presiding officers may upload genuine results to IRIF, the source explained those results are later deleted or hidden from public view. In their place, the pre-written version are uploaded from INEC's situation room with the assistance of ICT staff. Beyond the polling unit stage, the dual original strategy is said to continue through all levels of coalition, from the ward, from EC8B, to local government, from EC8C. INEC has allegedly provided APC operatives trained in ICT with access to configured BVAS machines to facilitate the uploading of the fabricated results across different states. INEC legal maneuvers to favor APC, according to the Sahara Reports report. According to insider accounts, INEC legal department is expected to certify only the duplicate originals supplied in advance to APC agents for use at the election tribunals. As INEC remains the official custodian of election results, these prearranged documents will be accepted as authentic during legal proceedings, while the actual results used at polling units will be rejected as uncertified. The decision to phase out permanent voters' card is also seen as part of the wider 2027 manipulation strategy. Without PVCs, it becomes nearly impossible to reconcile the number of cards collected with the total number of registered voters. This gap will allow inflated figures from strategically populated polling units currently being manipulated through the voter registration exercise to go unchallenged against the accreditation data recorded by BVAS on election day. The source said, this plan represents a complete reversal of the electoral reforms achieved in recent years, designed solely to guarantee a second term for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has no viable path to re-election through a free and fair contest, the source said to Sahara Reporters. Compromised recruitment of ad hoc and coalition officers. Investigations further revealed how INEC intends to recruit politically compromised staff as ad hoc workers and coalition officers for the 2027 election. Apart from the NYSC corps members at polling units, most officers from the ward level upward will reportedly be drawn from federal government agencies and universities with proven loyalty to the ruling party. This aligns with a recent floated policy idea to allow civil servants to engage in politics openly, ensuring their availability for election manipulation. Sources disclose that INEC has compiled a list of compromised coalition and returning officers, including university professors who facilitated rigging in past elections. This list is allegedly being shared with APC leaders ahead of 2027. Vice chancellors, often selected to oversee governorship coalition, are now expected to coordinate closely with INEC leadership. The appointment of Professor Edoba Omoregi as Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin was cited as an example. Despite ranking 21st out of 25 candidates in the selection process, he was elevated due to his political loyalty. Omoregi had previously served as legal counsel for Senate President Godswill Akpabio, a senior APC figure. I think this is where I think we'll stop, because if going further, Sahara Reporters is also reporting about the rise of Abdul Razak Tukur Yusuf, who, according to their report, is being tipped as the next INEC chairman. Because this report, I said the rise of Abdul Razak Tukur Yusuf. Investigation revealed that central to the alleged rigging plot is Abdul Razak Tukur Yusuf, formerly INEC's director of Electoral operations. He is accused of masterminding the production of duplicate original result sheets and leaking serial numbers of sensitive election materials to APC politicians during the 2023 election. As a result, Yusuf was elevated to National Commissioner, formerly placed in charge of human resources, but effectively controlling INEC's operation. His appointment was made under controversial circumstances. Another commissioner from Katsina, Professor Mohammed Sani Kala, was reportedly pressured by security operative and INEC chairman to resign. When he refused, he sought intervention from former President Muhammad Buhari, but no help came. He was eventually removed without due processes. Now, let us stop there, because the place that is of importance, which Nigerians should pay attention, is the manipulation of the 2027 election. That Sahara Reporters is alleging that it has already started. And if you in this channel, I have said it severally that there is a need for the amendment of the Electoral Act. And one of the things I suggested was that INEC staff should not be the only people qualified and allowed to be at the backbone or the back end of the INEC server. There is a need for party agents to be in that situation room with INEC staff, so that these party agents will be ICT experts like the INEC ICT people, so that these things that Sahara Reporters are alleging, the changing, the uploading of the wrong information, recorded information at the expense of the real information at the field, can be tackled I did a live video the other time where I talk about the fact that the top opposition leaders are not paying much attention to the issue of how 2027 election is going to be transparent to avoid a repeat of 2023. Now, Sahara Reporters have given us investigation from their reporters. We don't know whether it is true or not, but looking at it, until we get a counter report from INEC itself, because this is weighty enough that I do not expect 24 hours to pass before INEC will respond to these things that Sahara Reporters discovered point by point, tackle them one by one. If not, it's going to make every Nigerian to lose hope in the coming 2027 election. But I think hope shouldn't be lost. It is an opportunity for the opposition to look at this report. Even when the INEC will disagree with it, is there any plausibility in what Sahara Reporters say they have uncovered that INEC is planning to do for APC and Tinubu? All those things that Sahara Reporters pointed out, we have to find a way to ensure that it's impossible for you to do it. Then let us see what INEC itself, their reaction to this report. I don't know what to think about this report by Sahara Reporters. I know that Sahara Reporters themselves, they have been involved in some controversial reports. But anytime they get involved in those controversial reports, the people reacted. I remember how they reported that the P2B went to beg Tinubu on behalf of Fidelity Bank, which was a lie from P2B. But P2B reacted, and there was proof that that report was not right, was not correct. So we are now waiting for INEC to tell us, because if you look at these things, these are the kind of suspicions that Nigerians are having. Because if you look at the elections, the off-season election, they talk about the Kogi State, the Edo State, all these elections have been many people describe it as nothing but a sham. Sahara Reporters has given that predetermined results were uploaded in the case of Kogi State as early as 8 a.m. So let us wait for INEC to react. But meanwhile, what do you think? Do you think that Sahara Reporters may be making a point that their investigation could be true? Or do you think that they are lying? And what do you think should be the reaction of INEC to this information? Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.